Clark trying to shake free, get some space, did not take the three, drives. Smith gets loose and lays it in.
And trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in.
Levish hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm, a deep pull, got it.
The fans are scared last night when she fell down on a fast break opportunity and a no contact play. But Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects.
Brianna Stewart, 4 NCAA championships at UConn. 4 times she was the MVP of the Final Four.
Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
All right. They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark!
This wasn't just a game, this was leadership on display. From the opening possession, Caitlin Clark didn't just play basketball, she led it. Every movement, every decision, every reaction showed command. Teammates looked comfortable. The offense flowed naturally. And the defense knew exactly where the danger was coming from. Caitlin set the tone early, not with force, but with control.
Clark looking to shake, gives it up. Lob it in, Howard, good position.
For Minnesota early, Bridget Carlton gets rolling. She was a little bit quiet last night. 2 points for Carlton.
Phoenix doesn't have that right now as Clark comes up with the turnover. Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Conway with a huge block. An absolute wall at the rim. Leads to that. And that jumper looks like she's got her legs and her ankles just fine.
Girl cut by Kelsey Mitchell from 15 and 11.
Burke has missed the 3 in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2. Rim here, hesitation. You have to come out on her. It goes by. Her first 2. Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back 3 just below the logo.
Wheeler in the game, getting Clark off the ball just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three.
She read the floor like a veteran, slowed the game when needed, and accelerated it at the perfect moments. Her presence alone shifted the defense, pulling attention far beyond the three-point line and creating space for everyone around her. That's what true leaders do. They make the game easier for others. Then came the shots that only she takes. A deep pull-up from the logo. No hesitation, no second thought.
By the Dream, getting back in transition defense because that's where Kelsey Mitchell likes to strike.
Wallace left alone and another triple goal.
Clark was most recently named Rookie of the Month in the WNBA. The confidence personified by the young
8 players on the floor who have played in an all-star game before. Jordan Canada, not one of them, but had the best game. Wallace trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside. The scoop shot falls.
As Melissa Smith went to the line and did in fact complete the 3-point play.
What do we have? 3 back behind the back. Caitlin Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking at.
Ray works her way inside and all sorts of defenders in the way for Indiana as Clark bounces ahead and Mitchell beats the pack back.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for 3.
Clark feeds Boston. Shot clock down to 4. Boston on the drive. Boston fades and hits.
Logo threes that felt inevitable the moment they left her hand. These weren't reckless attempts, they were confident statements built on preparation and belief. With each deep make, the crowd erupted and the momentum tilted further in her favor. But Caitlin Clark's greatness isn't just about range, it's about clutch moments. Late in the game, when the pressure was highest and every possession mattered, she became even calmer. A step-back 3 under tight coverage.
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark
made the last 2 games for JC, but she has been hot tonight. Doctus uses the back.
Trapping horns.
Oh, launches and connects on a three.
Has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good.
Co-make for Clark on a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again.
Look, and she's frustrated with herself there. Canada the other direction. Indiana gets back defensively. Howard from Clark range.
I think she said, I'm 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Can I come in? Stephanie White looked up and said, I'll get you in. Here's Mitchell. What a feed from Allen, who have a 9-point third-quarter lead. Mitchell isolating on Thomas. Clark needs one. Finally has
A composed decision against a collapsing defense. Another logo shot that left defenders frozen and fans in disbelief. When the moment demanded a leader, she answered every time. What separates Caitlin is how she carries herself in these moments. No panic, no rush, just confidence, clarity, and control. Opponents could only watch.
Talking about with Kayla Samuelson at the 4.
Clark bounce pass it. Smith again. Connects.
Beautiful. Watch this. Drives.
Clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside. The scoop shot fall.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Kate.
Clark, pull up 3, at 1.
Or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects. To get the app and catch these must-see matchups live. Oh, great fake from Boston, who lays it in. Actually adjusted to a new team. Here's Boston. Fakes the jumper, rumbles inside, and drops it in.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
Taste out of their mouth from a difficult night against the Golden State Valkyries. Here's Caitlin Clark on the drive, sets up Boston, and she's got Indiana.
Teammates trusted completely, and the arena understood something special was happening in real time. As the game closed, Caitlin didn't fade, she finished strong. She managed the clock, controlled the tempo, and delivered when it mattered most. This wasn't just dominance, it was ownership of the moment. Faye, the kind of performance that defines eras, not just seasons. This is why conversations around the greatest player in WNBA history.
Stewart are double-figure scores for the Liberty. Clark feeding Samuelson out of that double team.
What a pass. And Wallace.
Some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets...
Mitchell with 5 seconds left. Cross court Clark. Does Clark see the clock? Hand off Samuelson. Who buries a 3? Still loose on the floor. Mitchell's been really active defensively tonight.
Be their third. Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits.
All right.
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark
hits the deck, an opportunity here for Chicago. Here is Carter. Kicking it out, Evans fakes the 3, takes the 2, and knocks it down.
She's had both looks to score and been able to pass the ball out to open shooters.
Boston gets it back to Clark, sidesteps Howard. She will launch and knock down a 3.
Keep growing louder, not just because of the points, not just because of the logo 3s, but because of leadership, clutch execution, and the ability to rise when everything is on the line. Caitlin Clark didn't just take over this game. She showed what a true superstar leader looks like. If you love elite leadership, clutch moments, and logo 3s that change the game, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more. Caitlin Clark highlights.